Day 28, guys. We've only got a couple more days. I hope by now you are noticing quite a lot of differences, or you are making those changes that you feel that you need to kind of make. Some of you will probably be taking the skin quencher by now. And this is kind of why I left this till day 28 to kind of talk about Cellulite, because if you have been taking the products from day one or within the first few days, I think if you were to look down at your legs now, that you would actually notice a difference with how your skin looks. That orange peel might have reduced, or for others that do have quite severe cellulite, that you'll start to see some improvements. Cellulite happens to us all. There always used to be kind of a stigma around it where people were embarrassed, or they would think that it's just associated with people that were lazy, poor diets, eating junk food, or overweight, and that's not the case at all. I've always suffered with it. You know, I'm 5'11", I'm size 8, you know, and it's something that's always kind of bothered me. I never used to wear shorts in my younger years, and I'd always be thinking, oh, I want to wear hot pants like Beyonce and Kylie Minogue, and I can't because, you know, people will think badly of me if they see that I've got cellulite and whatever. And I've been in places before, you know, through modeling where, you know, people make you feel bad because you've got cellulite, but it's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's completely natural. For some, yes, you know, it is brought upon kind of bad diet and lifestyle choices. But if you're a person like me that, you know, eats well, you know, you exercise, you know, you're quite toned, but you just have, you know, like in my case, endometriosis, which, you know, has issues with hormones, naturally you can get issues with cellulite. And it's not that it's there all the time, but I know, like, leading up to my time of the month, you know, water retention, the appearance of cellulite, and also, as I like to call it, kind of my Cumberland sausage knees. I just get this like little lump around my knees, which I hate. You know, so it's not something to be embarrassed about. Many celebrities and influencers on Instagram are now endorsing it. You see them twerking and whatever the other words are for the stuff that they do, and they're in their bikinis and they're embracing those peach bottoms with dimples and cellulite. You know, they're embracing being maybe curvier, or, you know, having a roll of fat, you know, which is very, very normal. But there are obviously things that you can do to improve cellulite. Yes, lotions and potions to a degree, but the skin is such a big layer of our body. You know, okay, yes, you might pinch your skin and think, oh God, you know, it's very, very, very thin, very, very fine, but it's got so many layers to it that if you think, you know, a serum is going to cure your cellulite, it's not. It might, you know, improve the appearance, sorry guys, but actually a lot of it comes from within. So even if you think you're eating well, it could be the chemicals in the food that are causing you to have, you know, sort of worse flare-ups of cellulite than normal. And this is kind of like when, you know, Simone Thomas Wellness kind of, you know, came about, because it's not just about skin and skin quencher. One big part is about acidity, pH levels in the body, which we've talked about before, just even when we've talked about moisturizing and skincare. Our body has pH level, you know, and you'll know that from baby products when they talk about, you know, pH or Dove, you know, skincare. It's all about flushing out toxins. It is all about drinking enough water, you know, which we've talked about before, 1.5 to 2 litres. It's about having enough fruit and vegetables. It's about going to the toilet, having great bowel movements, because all of these things, if they stay in your body, they create waste, they create toxins, they create chemicals, and that will naturally lead to kind of, you know, an outbreak as such, if you want to call it, of cellulite. But there are things that I try to do. I don't do it daily, I must admit, like the massaging. But one thing I do, and I've talked about it before in another blog, is kind of body brushing. That's something I definitely do in the morning. I do in the evening, just even for 5-10 minutes, and that just really helps. But also it helps just get rid of the dead skin, and, you know, in the bathroom naturally you can see it looks like dust as you're doing it, and you kind of feel better. You then get in a nice shower, finish the shower with cold, and it's just really great for your lymphatic system, which, you know, is all linked to cellulite. And then, you know, I talked about it at the very, very beginning about moisturizing the body, and I showed you kind of a body oil that's, you know, made by a lady that does my massage. Again, this was given to me to help with water retention with cellulite, because she knows it's an area that, you know, I do get embarrassed about, you know, and I do have a wobble sometimes. I'm like, oh, I'm not wearing denim shorts unless I've got tights on underneath to hide it all or whatever. You know, and there are things like massage machines Again, I bought this on Amazon. Doesn't bloody do a thing. It looks good, but you know what? You can spend all the time massaging, vibrating it on your body, and you know it doesn't really do much. But I've not thrown it out. But I do invest in having really good massage, probably once or twice a month. You know, toning, lymphatic, not just for cellulite, but just to really flush everything out. I know obviously as part of this, we talk a lot about the skin quencher and the wellness plans, you know, by boosting your collagen, by boosting like super greens, probiotics, all of that is building blocks to the whole body. And when you're in a better pH environment, your body's, you know, at optimum performance, you're putting in good food, you're having good sleep, you know, you're drinking water, you're not having chemicals, you know, synthetic products, you know, within your food. Because believe it or not, chicken nuggets have glue, chicken glue. Well, I never knew a chicken even had glue within it. So there we go. But all of these things kind of have a knock-on effect. So with cellulite, yes, lotions, potions, you know, we all invest into it, but it all kind of comes from within. But massage is key, which is not going to cost you any, you know, any money whatsoever. It's just going to cost you time every evening to really kind of just give, you know, your legs a really good massage, always moisturize kind of up. And if you are really concerned or stuck, you know, go and find somebody that does kind of, you know, Brazilian massage, Brazilian toning massage, lymphatic massage, because that's a really great way to kind of help and deal with cellulite. So guys, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow and the next day, and then we're kind of part of the 30-day challenge. It will be complete. Do let me know how you're getting on. I know I'm kind of always asking you for updates throughout, but I'd really like to know, especially on this part, you know, if you have been taking the skin quencher and you're noticing the difference with your cellulite, do let me know, because it's always great to kind of, you know, tell other people and kind of share that, because it is something that affects the majority of women. And I know if there was a miracle pill to get rid of cellulite, I think every single woman would take that every day. So guys, have a great day. Stay safe, because I know for many of us that might be watching this now, we're still in lockdown. For others, it might even be 2021 and we're in the most amazing of New Year's, who knows. But stay safe, guys. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.